Let's see here if this bad boy loads. Alright, what's up, guys? Eggs and bacon here. Yeah, kind of new stream, but I'm gonna see if it'll load my Hecarim gameplay ranked. I actually tried recording this before on, can't remember what, but I tried recording it before, but it wouldn't. How can I put this? Oh, I didn't have it in windowed mode since I wasn't using open broadcast software. I was using like this other like screen recording software. If you don't have it in windowed mode, I guess it's just the screen's blank. It just records the audio, which actually sucked. Total dick. And really effed the nut, because it was like a 35-minute, 40-minute gameplay where, you know, and honestly, it was the gameplay of me doing decent, but the rest of my, it was a loss, and, you know, I don't know if you guys wanted to see a loss, but I don't want my channel to always be really good gameplay, but I guess that gameplay is lost on low replay. So I had to just kind of go with this Hecarim gameplay right here. Now, to me, Hecarim's a fun champ. He's a really good champ. I mean, I don't know. The only problem I have is his early game.
Welcome to Summoner's
He's
Rift.
not really a duelist. Like, I'm pretty sure 2-in-1 Udyr and then a 2-in-1 Hecarim with the exact same farm, the Udyr would win. I mean, Shaco. I picked Hecarim because I saw that they had Shaco, so I was like, okay, Shaco's gonna go, you know, we obviously saw him right there, and I think Riven was trying to bait. But man, we get some deeps right there. Chunk him to about half health, so he already starts drinking a health pot probably. And I think he just put the thing in the bush for some strange reason. Alright. So the usual, I'm gonna go through my team and go through their team. We got Katarina, Caitlyn, Annie, Hecarim, and Renekton. And they have Riven, Lucian, Shaco. They have some LMQ TC player, which I believe was fake, because this gameplay right here is Gold 3. And then Blitzcrank. How can I put this? Lane-wise, Riven doesn't do too well. Early versus Renekton. Renekton late will get dumpstered by Renekton. Yeah, it's safe to say Renekton. Renekton early, like Renekton level 3 is so strong. I mean, everybody doubts Renekton. I mean, he's like a dumpster chicken. Yeah, you can dumpster some kids just by going all in with Ignite. Now, mid lane, Katarina versus LeBlanc. This is different because, like, Katarina, you know, she is melee, so LeBlanc does do early damage. But the thing about LeBlanc is, if you go into, let's say, trade, and you use your W, and you're level 6, it's really easy for Katarina to be like, oh, right there, you know, Renekton, he got first blood, like, yeah, so, Katarina, I mean, as long as she saves her Shumpo, and you don't get hit by the chain, I mean, boom, guess what you do? You can all in her because she has no escape. She's gonna take basically a full ult and a full channel ult from Katarina. I don't think we need to do that. It does. I'm just trying to jump. I'm just trying to get like levels. And now Shaco right here on the minimap, he's right here, and I'm like, oh shit, he's coming for me. He fails his jump. And yeah. 14 is 10 CS. He hasn't ganked, I haven't ganked. He started red trinket. And I'm pretty sure he's waiting around here to gank Katarina. Like, it's... But Katarina, she's smart enough, she wards. And I just go back. I took a 2109 masteries because I like to keep my blue and red buff for as long as I can because, I don't know, I haven't found the right, I guess you could say, the perfect page for Hecarim. I honestly might switch out my blues for attack speed and just take a movement speed wins and flat damage reds. But I try and like every time I play Hecarim I try something new. And in this one I went flats. I just went 15 damage, 9 armor, 13. So I just went damage quints, damage reds, you know, all that jive. She backs off. It would have been really good to get that on her because she did have flash, but I think if I ponied her, it would have been pretty good. Now right here, can't remember what I do. Oh yeah, I wait for Shaco. I saw that he ganked top, so I was like, yo, I got my red buff. No, I got my blue buff, and I try to charge him with Queen 8, hit him with some massive deeps. He actually jukes me out, which was pretty smart. And B's. I would have thought he would have kept going, but that's really smart to just turn around. Lucian, Caitlyn, alright, bot lane, Lucian is a really decent pickup. Alright? You know, you can harass her very well with your Q. And then if she goes up to trade with you, you have 2 auto attacks waiting for her, 1 auto attack and maybe a Q. So, you know, if you play it right, you can do it. Another thing is, Caitlyn, a major thing why Caitlyn can win a lot of duels if she gets ahead, because you can be Vayne, you know, you can be a 1v Vayne, but you can still 1v1 a 3-0 Caitlyn. You know, you got Blade, you got Berserker Greaves. Maybe she's got Bloodthirster, Berserker Greaves, and a pickaxe, you know. A pickaxe and a longsword, and she's working towards Last Whisper or something. The thing that stops most stage carries from killing Caitlyn is her net. Because she'll get you down to about half health, then she'll net auto attack net, Q you, then she's got a full channeled ulti waiting for you before you can even get up to finish her off with, you know, True Silver Bolts or whatever the fuck they're called from Vayne. So that's a really good way for her to use it. She uses her double dash, pretty smart, gets out of that gank. Bot lane dies again, 0-2, 31 CS to 29, so she's winning the CS war. I was actually planning on sticking around right there, but now I'm thinking, yo, it's 7 minutes, my red just spawned, Shaco, he's gonna be at his blue. No doubt he's not gonna be at his blue. He does have smite. Smite 4. And... oh, right here. This is bad for Shaco. We're still in your jungle. You don't go and farm your wolves. So he was smart about it, he didn't think, and he left. Right now, Riven is 1-1. She actually killed Renekton, which shouldn't happen this early. Renekton must be playing it wrong. If Renekton was smart, he should have just built either Ninja Tap out it, double Doran's, the Doran shield, and basically just shit on her. Like, just deny her from all the CS. He's getting double his CS. He must be pretty new to Renekton. But otherwise, we're just farming. I just hit level 6. I already got his blue. If Shaco was, how should I put this? If he was a little bit more like 2G status, he would have went straight to my blue. Knowing that, hey, you know, I started red. He knew that I started red. He's got to pick that up. He already has the blue. Why would he go for blue? But, you know, he didn't have a lot of health, and he wasn't. He just didn't have the cover. So right here, I just think Katarina doesn't need blue buff. If it was LeBlanc, I would have given it up to her, and then LeBlanc probably would have shit shit on Katarina. But, you know, still just going at it. And I don't want to be in my jungle. Like, back in my jungle. I don't want to have to blow a big-ass ult cooldown just to escape from Shaco. I do have Ghost, but I was really low health. And, you know, honestly, if Shaco sneaks up on me, you know, everybody does it. Before they back, they're already looking at what they have to buy. But I just wanted to get out of my jungle, be near my turret, stay safe. Alright. I think I said I'm heading top. Yeah. Start heading top. Katarina heads top too. And let's see what goes down. Everybody's heading top. Renekton, there he goes. Renekton kills Riven. Should happen every time. Every time. For the longest time, this Riven should be down CS, but she's not. And I see her right there. I thought about ulting her, you know, just flat out after I ponied her, just a point blank ult, just to get the fear, but I didn't think Katarina, you know, this isn't Challenge, this isn't Diamond, I didn't think she could follow up with that kind of stuff. So I see Shaco here. I don't know what he's doing, but I can't remember what I do here. Oh, I forced him to back. As you can see, I do a lot of damage in comparison to Shaco. I mean, this is where Hecarim starts to, I guess you could say, outscale, and he becomes a really solid ganker. Not the greatest 1v1 duelist unless you get hit, but he just becomes a force to be reckoned with, especially in small skirmishes and team fights. I mean, that W that I just popped right there, the great thing is I can ult, take over half my health instantly, pop my W, but let's say you got a Gragas or a Annie, you know, or a Katarina, she jumps in, she does a lot of deeps, boom. And I see Riven here. I had red buff, so I wasn't afraid. And, you know, I gotta take a couple turret shots, and I'm thinking, yo, maybe Shaco's gonna come up here, so I'm just gonna pretend to be in this bush. If he is, I'm just gonna make him quit, but I see he's bottom, so I say, yo, we need to push this. Shaco's bottom. Let's push this. Make the call for that. Renekton's down for it. He's now equal in CS. And he's got a Giant's belt, and he's going for that Sunfire Cape first. That's a decent pickup. I mean, if he would have farmed better, he probably would have had it already. Because, I mean, mid lane, you know, generally mid lane and top lane have around the same CS, but I guess they've been fighting a lot more than mid and top, by far. But the only problem I have right now is this Lucian. He's 2-1, and, you know, when I play my ranked games, I was gold 5, this is gold 3. You know, I always check Long Nexus, you know, just to see, you know, the ranks, see what I'm going up against, maybe get a rune page to see who I'm really laning against, because you never know, it could be LeBlanc top, Riven mid. But, you know, it's just a habit that I've grown to start doing. But this, the 80 carry on their team, because my MMR is so high, it's all golds on my team, but they have like 2 plats and a diamond 5. I don't know if it's to compensate because my MMR is so high, but they go aggro. She gets a nice kill there. Smite that. Use it again. I think it's
Blue team double kill.
Just mash her face against the keyboard and get a. I think she gets a. Nah, I think she gets a double. I think I picked up the Blitzcrank kill. So right now I'm 2-0. I mean, it's only basically about a 3k gold lead, but we have 2 turrets. My mid lane, I would say my mid lane won, especially now, and, you know, my top lane won. But with Riven, there's always outplays. So I'm getting greedy. I'm like, yo, I want to screw mid lane. It's bushy. They're paying. They're like, do not let him. So I know they spawn. I know they're swarming on me. See Blitzcrank. I don't want to get grabbed. Do a nice little pony nay over that wall. Really smooth trick I've actually learned. Can't remember who I was watching. I think it was Good Guy Gary, and he did a trick like that. But that was pretty cool. Escape. I think he actually did a trick like that, and he was chasing somebody, and they flashed over and they went around. And he kind of got caught out, and he just, used his ult over the wall, and he actually got a kill. It was a really cool clip. But right now, let's see. Got blue buff, got double buffs. My bot lane's back in the game now. She got her BF sword, so she's doing fine. I'm saying, yo, I'm just gonna keep camping this lane right here. He goes to ult. Oh. I don't know why Tibbers is in the bush. I don't know if they try to drop Tibbers on somebody, or if Annie dropped Tibbers, like, fail-wise, but I think we're all grouping mid. And can't remember what I buy. Oh, I pick up a phage and a ward and a health pot. So, one rule of thumb I like to say on Hecarim is if you're behind, if you have 1,000 gold or enough to buy a sheen, yeah. If you're really behind, if I was 0-2-2, I would have picked up a Giant's belt. I need to stay in team fights. I need to drag those team fights out, absorb some damage, hopefully try and let my solo lanes, since they were winning, do better. If I was, let's say 1-1. If I was 1-2-2, I had a kill, but I was out CSing my. She actually freaking jukes the shit out of us. I didn't think she'd go that way, so we're chasing her. Just a nice little thing right there. I see Renekton. I know she's gonna be in this bush. Renekton did a good job, so I'm like, yo, I want him to get this. So I just basically stopped attacking. She went ham on me, did a lot of damage. I was like, holy shit, fuck that. We're 1-4 Riven, So basically, I was ahead, I was out CSing Shaco. I had 2 assists, I had 2 kills. I go Triforce. If I'm kind of even, I'll pick up Iceborne, and if they have a lot of AD, they do, Iceborne probably would have been a really good choice. But Triforce is up ahead. Once you get Triforce, man, you can just jump on the AD carry instantly if they're not super fed, and just don't even have to do that. You can just jump in, dive, kill AD carry, and basically run out. Mid laner's on a rampage, that triple kill down bottom, I mean, that helps snowballers so bad. Usually, Katarina's don't mid lane, but this is a lower elo. This LeBlanc. LeBlanc versus Katarina, it's a skill matchup. It definitely is. I think lanes that LeBlanc dumpsters is like Gragas now, because Gragas his AP ratio's got nerfed to shit, and they kind of. I still love Gragas. I actually like him more now. I like his utility. But honestly, I prefer him top lane now against melee champs, because he can trade melee champs so good. And I say, yo, I'm going in. Okay, what's up? I don't want her to get any more chances. I don't want to. See that? I have a ward in that bush that I already dropped previously, and that's a smart chance. He was would have worked, but just bad luck for him. She would just always stand still, and we'd go after her moving, because, shoot the hell out of us. I don't think we take this turret, but Lucian's bottom, and we're pushing mid heavily. We are pushing mid like no other. We got an 80 carry, and Riven decides to come back top. I didn't want to stay to take that turret. I could have tanked it. This guy's like, you almost steal it. Hell out of here. I need my conservation stacks.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
Riven's 1-5, but she's out CSing.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
She's not a total loss. She has more CS, which is, if you died that many times and you're still out CSing, it means you CS really good. And the other opponent, your other laner doesn't CS at all. So I think I said Dragon's up soon, but I wanted to get mid in hip. I think Oh, I think our Caitlyn and Annie, right now, they were duo, and they were having connection issues, I guess you could say. So when we would try to fight, they weren't, like, sometimes Caitlyn wouldn't auto attack, or Annie would try to do some really good ults, but it just never would work out.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
Shoot at the grab right there. But by no means are we, like, ahead. I guess you could say right now, yeah, we're ahead. We can win team fights, but I don't think there's any way we can tower dive him. I mean, yeah, see right there? Annie and Geo. Geo. That's it. Yeah, grab. Have to stay. And for some reason, we're connected. I was like, screw this, I'm not taking this with that. Let's go around, let's just push these super minions in. So, can't remember who said it in all chat. And he was like, we can end, and I was like, fuck that. I'm Shrink 2G, I see blue buff, I see dragon. Let's get some objective, let's keep the lead, no throws. So right there, we could have stayed. Riven could have, like, jumped on us in the area. LeBlanc was back up. She went quadruple Dorans into Stork Shoes, so right now she's still really strong, but at the same time, she is. Game's still going on. We're up almost 10k. The Blitzcrank's right down. Alright, screw that. Annie, you can die. I don't know if Annie gets hooked, actually. Oh no, she's throwing out some items. This Blitzcrank, right now, he said a bunch of stuff in all chat. He's like, GG push mid, just end and stuff. And I was like, dude, you're a support with TP. He was like, yeah, I make the plays. And I was like, well, you know, I didn't see you make the plays, but I wasn't trying to start anything. I just said, no, we're gonna play it out till it ends. And he was like, no, stop it, all my team is trash. I get fucking paired up with the noobs all the time. And I was like, yo, welcome to the club. I was like, you know, fuck, everybody gets noobs. Everybody gets noobs. It happens, and you just accept it and keep playing on. So I got Triforce, and I love when you get the Triforce burst, because I feel like I do more damage. You know, my attacks, my auto attacks, they just seem so fluid when I get Triforce. They're so fast, and it just seems like they cancel faster, because, you know, when you get faster attacks, you know, you can cancel your autos faster. I love doing it with Vayne. Vayne early with no attack speed is fairly annoying, actually, to try to auto attack cancel, because, you know, cancel a lot. So I think right here, he just clears that entire wave. He's got Hydra. The only thing he doesn't have is, basically, he could have went Randuin's instead of finishing out Hydra. I mean, just pick up the wave clear item, the 40 AD, that's really all you need. And get a giant spell and start going Randuin's, man. If he had Randuin's, even if I had Randuin's, that's what I would go into. I would go giant spells into Randuin's if I was behind.
Purple team's turret has been destroyed.
But see him. I was just trying to right there, connecting the camera, connecting, I'm like pulled in the fountain, died instantly. And then I was trying to take turret to wherever you can get out, but Katarina was pinging me to go back in. I was like, fine, fuck, I'll go back in. I'll do it. So right here, going on the 1v1. Good job, Kate. Very nice, very nice. Idea, young lady. Except right here, she comes in a little bit, but she's still going ham. She picks up, she starts attacking the turret. She's like, I'm not leaving, man. I want this turret. I think she ends up paying for it anyways. Man, she does some damage. She dies, she gets shut down. She's got Last Whisper, she's got, whatchamacallit? So I'm saying, yo, let's do Baron, and my team wouldn't do Baron. I was pinging right there, like, yo, let's fucking do Baron, come on. And Annie and Hecarim and everybody was like, no, just end, we got this in the bag. I was like, there's no way, you know, we're strong, but to be honest, they have a really good anti-tower dive team. Shaco just goes invisible, Riven just freaking stuns their face. I was like, yo, we gotta make some plays. I just go ham on this guy. I'm like, he's here. Then I see him. I do the Tony charge. I think I even ghosted. I smite that. I was doing that so much. He kept saying in all chat, every time he dropped a box, my smite would be up. And I was like, because I used to play a lot of Shaco. Before I even got good at jungling, I love playing Shaco. I love being invisible, sneaking into a lane, and then just, jumping on somebody. See? They're pinging. They're like, yo, no, we're not going to do it. We're going to end. And I was like, fuck, we can lose this, with ease. So I think we just pushed down mid. Bot lane's pushing. Caitlyn should have stopped by there and pushed it real quick, but that guy was fast. I was freaked out. That Lucian, look at his W. That does a lot. That did a lot of fucking damage. Trying to get our lanes pushed into him, get the super minions on him. But they're by no means weak. Like Riven's still out farming top lane. I mean, the only person I'd say is useless on their team really is Braum. Even then, she still has the ability to freaking dumpster people. So I think we just decide to opt for a turret or some shit. Or we get the turrets really low. Caitlyn's still...
Purple team's turret has been
she takes the
destroyed.
turret.
Purple
I
team's
take the
turret
turret.
has been
Back out. I was waiting for a good time to think I go in. But I get and the Caitlyn, she's one end, she flashes out. She still dies. This guy's like, man, I got this, man. So, boosting out a double kill, we got aced. We took out two turrets, so I was like, yo, let's just play it safe. And just grab Baron, Screw everything else, just grab Baron.
Purple team's inhibitor is respawning soon.
She's pinging on it, and we're going for it. We're going all the way. Pony Nay to the fucking rescue, you know what I'm saying?
Purple team's inhibitor is respawning soon.
Sounds like it's saying purple team's inhibitor respawning soon, but it sounds like it's going really, really fast. So honestly, we can't really melt this, but I'm like, yo, let's just start it. Fuck it, let's just do it. I picked up Sunfire, I just wanted to tank it, and I wanted to be like kind of an AoE damage dealer with my ult. I'm not that big. I do a fair amount of damage. I mean, I can 100 their AD carry. If I played more rank damage, per se. I just want to pick the Sunfire. Sunfire, to be honest, really good. Caitlyn, double Sunfire, and they're pushing mid. So
Blue team's turret
I think
has been
Katarina's back,
destroyed.
and I'm like, well, man. And Renekton's like, I'm supposed to go to the Renekton's going in. This guy ain't getting it. So I'm just like, nope, not chasing the Shaco. Let's end the game. I'm one of those people that end them, especially a ranked game. I just want to get it over with. And I was like, I didn't even see the in-hit respawn. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, how come I can't attack the Nexus? And everybody was like, the in-hit, you dummies. I was like, oh, okay. And then everybody was screaming in chat, X-Tech A, because I was like, trying to Nexus. I get the 50 gold. Nice. So, guys, that's my Hecarim gameplay. I think I might upload a gameplay tomorrow. Just some chill, laid back gameplay. It's really I guess you could say it's not snowing. Well, it did for a couple minutes, but in Prescott, Arizona, right now, it's just freezing cold. And when the wind and the rain starts, the my internet just goes to shit. So I just wanna say thanks. You know, I appreciate it. I appreciate all you guys have done, and just keep up with me. I'll try to upload another video tomorrow. Maybe some Dominion, ARAM, you know, maybe just a normal game, or I'll try to upload that other Hecarim gameplay, you know, where I lose. Kind of switch it up a little bit, alright? Thank you guys.